With breaking news about President-elect Donald Trump, the Justice Department Special Counsel Jack Smith just filed a motion to dismiss the federal criminal case against the president-elect over his efforts to overturn the 2020 election results. The news comes after NBC News learned the Justice Department had been planning to wind down its federal cases against Mr. Trump. It also comes as NBC News learned that Smith and his team plan to resign before Mr. Trump returns to the White House.
Some people are calling this the BESSENT Rally. He's the new Treasury Secretary, or will be if he's confirmed, and Wall Street likes him, and Wall Street's going up this morning. Dow's up 420 points. What a great way to start Thanksgiving week. A rally that carries stock prices to new all-time highs. Look at it. The Dow Industrial is up over, maybe 380 points at the opening bell. NASDAQ up about 140. S&P is up 0.6%. Still a solid gain there. Trump's Treasury pick, Scott Bessent. Now, he's a big hit on Wall Street. He's stimulating some of this rally. His priority is tax cuts. You might call this the Bessent Rally.
I think it is a shame for justice in this country. It establishes that Donald Trump is above the law. The Supreme Court put him above the law in that opinion that Paula just mentioned. But now he appears to escape full accountability for what were crimes charged by a grand jury. And I would just add one other thing that we ought to pay close attention to. We cannot normalize the fact that Donald Trump, as the president-elect, should not be held accountable for crimes that he committed before.
Well, the first thing I would point out is that in the CBS News YouGov poll that was released this morning, 60% of the American people approve of the way Donald Trump is handling his transition so far. So with all the picks and all the news that's come out of Mar-a-Lago, there is widespread approval from the American people that, hey, it seems like it's going okay. We need a couple of years of political peace in this country. When Donald Trump got elected, there was no peace, and it was constant dragging him down and investigations that were bogus and so on and so forth. This government needs to be allowed to operate. Republicans won the election. They have the presidency, they have the House, they have the Senate. Democrats need to fall in line here a little bit. They can be loyal opposition, but that doesn't mean you have to be totally obstructive. I think if they are, it's going to hurt them politically. The American people said we need some action, and Donald Trump and the Republicans ought to be able to take that action. It's the mandate delivered by the American people.
The American people gave President Trump a mandate because they want to change the way government has been working. Government has been working for a party, not for the people. And President Trump is putting people there that's going to make changes. And unfortunately, the establishment is trying to hold that back and trying to find every little piece of detail they can to say that this person is disqualified.